The Art Institute is an encyclopedic museum. It has works of art from around the globe and through 5,000 years of history. We have an incredible collection of international modern and contemporary art. Each year we have about 100,000 students who visit the museum, and our job is to provide an optimal experience of the museum for whatever kind of program they come. Scheduling 100,000 students each year is a tremendous challenge. And so we embarked on a project with Devbridge to create a new scheduling system that would make our communications with teachers and the process of booking a visit to the museum as easy and straightforward as possible.
Well, I mean, the first thing we're solving for is the fact that we're putting in a completely new ticketing and access control system. And one of the key problems was it wasn't mobile enabled. We envisioned that in the summer when we have lots of lines, that people would be interested in using their mobile phones to make ticket purchases and skip the line and come in the door, which is a benefit to us in terms of cost. One thing I will tell you that you can't argue with is the actual performance of the site. So if you look at year over year, we're up over 250% in our total admissions revenue.
Previous to the website and previous to our ticketing system, if you wanted to come to an event, if you wanted to buy a ticket, if you wanted to buy an audio guide, there was 4 different systems. We have taken 4 different systems and we have consolidated them to one. As the person who has to reconcile the cash, it's much easier these days.
I just think the overall usability of the site is tremendous. It's always been a vision of mine to enable customers to be able to make those purchases on their mobile phones at the door and help alleviate some of the crowd issues that we have. And I think the website's really started to do that, but it's been a huge success from my opinion. I think the scheduling mechanism that is in place at Devbridge is quite interesting. I like the fact that you have a 24-hour work cycle, so that was something that I found very attractive.
We had a very short timeline. Once you see the work that we did in that very short period of time, it's quite amazing.
One of the most pleasurable aspects of working with Devbridge was their ability to grasp the complexity and their willingness to grasp the complexity and to not sort of boil our needs down. It was very transparent, and I really liked the 2-week sprint. It's a way of thinking about projects that I've adapted for other non-technology based projects. I felt like all of the people that I worked with at Devbridge were incredibly ethical and efficient and personable. Of all of the technology projects I've been involved in here at the Art Institute, it was the one that went the most smoothly.